Welcome to Colorado Mesa University's Open Studios, a show where we explore the musical and performative talents of our students and faculty. My name is David Ludlam, the guest host today, and we have a little bit different of a lineup with our guests. And today we have Britton Burt, who's with us. Britt is a CMU student athlete, and what sport do you play?
I play rugby.
You play rugby?
I do.
And one of the things that makes this series within Open Studios unique is that we typically have musicians and singers and songwriters and composers on, but you don't typically associate that with rugby players necessarily. But you are the one person on the team who has a musical ability, correct? You're actually a musician.
Yeah, I play piano. I've played piano for a little bit now, and I mean I can't sing, but I was able to add a little bit of spice to it.
But you do play the piano, and how long have you done that?
I've played piano for, man, it's got to be about five to 6 years about.
Okay. And did you take lessons, or how'd you get into playing piano?
No, I had a little keyboard in my room, so I was just kind of teaching myself. I don't know how to read sheet music, so I just play by ear. So
play by ear, sort of like by instinct, kind of like you probably do rugby. Sort of a feel for the game, feel for the
just
music.
Listen
melody.
to the song and kind of try to play the song, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but.
Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about rugby. What's your role on the team? How do you fit in? You're the resident musician, but what's your role within the team?
I'm a second man, so there's a scrum on the second row. I'm a forward. I've always played in the backs in high school and stuff, so there's like forwards and backs, right?
Okay.
So the forwards, they're like in the scrum. For those who don't know what a scrum is, it's like when there's like a foul kind of, they kind of just get into this big old maul and just brawl together, going back and forth. And I'm in the middle of that. And then there's backs. Once the ball gets distributed out, it gets distributed out to the backs, and they're like the fast guys, the really fun guys to hang out with. But yeah.
Is it guaranteed that you're going to get hurt if you play rugby? Is that just part of the game? I mean,
you know, I always tell people no, but I think everyone that plays rugby, at least on the team here, we're all pretty sore.
Yeah.
I've got a bad back now, some pretty bad shoulders. So, yeah, I mean, it's not guaranteed, but you probably will get hurt.
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about your project, and I don't know that every team would be willing to jump in and do something like this. It's pretty fun, a little bit out of the box, and it's not really what you think of when you think of a men's rugby team.
No.
Did you guys have a bunch of fun with it? And I imagine there's all kinds of fodder you have for teasing each other and towel snapping and all the rest now.
We had a blast. We didn't have all the guys come out. We had all the guys that actually wanted to come out and do this. But
okay.
We had a blast making it. It was so fun watching the guys sing. I mean, I don't think any of us have singing capabilities except Jonas, but we sure tried, and we had a blast doing it.
Okay. Well, you're going to be proof positive that there are rugby players who also have musical talents and abilities, and what song are we going to be listening to today?
So it's Arrival of the Birds. It's a piano song that I learned in high school. I actually forgot the end of it, so I just was freestyling at the end. So yeah, that's what we're going to be listening to.
What is it called again?
Arrival of the Birds.
Arrival of the Birds with a little bit of improv at the end.
A little improv at the end, yeah.
Okay, well, let's check it out.
All right.
Very nice. I guess the benefit of playing by ear is that you can cover up the fact that you forgot the end of the song and no one would even
Yeah,
know.
I remember doing that, and you know, my friends listening back on, they're like, I can't even tell you a free
Yeah.
song. I was like, I can, man. It sounded really bad to me, but
Sounded great. It was beautiful. So, by the way you're moving with the song, it seems like you kind of disappear, become totally present when
oh
you're
yeah,
playing.
totally.
Is that a different feeling that you get than when you're totally present in the game and in that headspace?
Oh
Are there two
yeah.
different sides of you?
Oh yeah, it's totally out of body. You're totally at peace. I'm totally at peace when I'm in a actual game. Like I'm in the mode. I'm in the game. Same with the piano. You know, I'm just in a different area. I'm not there. That's how I relax myself. Same
How are
with
they
rugby,
different
though.
when you go into those two different headspaces where you're in present in the moment and out of body, as you say?
You know, it's like my brain just like goes in, and you know, I'm just like thinking about like my life and just like everything. You know, and I'm just super happy. It just makes me super happy. You know, and it brings me like total peace and all that.
Perfect for the season.
Yeah.
Would you say your teammates haven't seen that side of you before? Was that the first time they saw that musical, more cerebral, introspective type
Yeah,
side of you?
no, I actually I play piano by myself. This was the first time actually playing in front of people, let alone cameras. You know, I came here expecting to play Silent Night. I've been practicing that for like a week or so, and then my captain Liam, he was like, "Yeah, you're gonna be doing a solo now," and I was like, "What?" You know, so yeah.
So is that the only solo on the album?
Yeah, that's the only piano solo. I also play
Nice.
piano on Silent Night on the album. Yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite part about this project?
Oh man, the favorite part is probably just all the laughter we had. We had just such a good time making it. It definitely brought us closer, the guys that showed up. But yeah,
I'm getting the sense that there is something unique about rugby in the sense of community that it fosters, and that the fact that you do this project, but also, yeah, the camaraderie that it's generated between you and.
you know, yeah, our team and you know every rugby team I've been on, it's just like the nicest guys I've ever talked to. People like associate like rugby with like these mean big guys that like, you know, don't talk to me kind of people, but they're actually like the sweetest dudes you'll ever meet, and yeah, I'm just super grateful to be on it.
Well, CMU Rugby leaning into the spirit of the season with your Christmas album. Is there a title for it?
Nope, it's just
Okay.
our Christmas album. Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, thanks for the conversation, and I enjoyed listening to
Yeah,
your solo.
of course.
And thank you for all of our guests today, our viewers today. Join us next time for CMU's Open Studios.